Or something.
Do you have any advice for like young artists and animators?
Oh,
Yeah, I think you should definitely go to art classes. Have a sketchbook and carry it around with you all the time. Just wherever you're sitting and waiting, draw people. Draw as many people as you can. Because that's what you'll do if you go to college for this. They'll just have you draw and do figure drawing. That was one of my figure drawing teachers. One of his sayings was like, you draw, you draw, you draw, and then you die.
wow. It's heavy.
Also, he had a good one about you have 10,000 bad drawings in you. So the faster you get those out, the quicker you'll get good. So just draw a lot.
Sam?
Yeah, that's probably the best advice. And just, find out what inspires you and watch that and try to make things like it and learn from it.
Yeah, weirdly enough, the same is true of acting. It's
Yeah.
you do it and do it and do it, and someday you'll be good at it.
Were you the first choice to voice Mordecai?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I did have to audition other Mordecais, which was painful, but I think it was the network being like, you're not an actor. So I was like, please, I could do it, trust me.
Was there a close second?
I can't remember. I buried it. I was like, there's no one worth listening to.
I'm an animator. I'm in high school right now. I just want your advice of how should I start my career, I guess.
Well, if you're already doing it, I definitely would say it's worth going to college
All right.
to just focus like solely on it. Because definitely in high school you have a lot of classes that you still have to keep up with that you're probably annoyed by. but yeah, once you get into art school, like that's all you have to do. So you just like spend all your time drawing and animating, and then you'll really know for sure, like, oh yeah, I want to do this. Because if you like it there, you'll like doing it as a job, which is the same. It's like that's all you do. So if you can do it that much, you'll be into it. And if you're still in high school, there's a really cool thing called California State Summer School for the Arts, which I would check out. They do like a month-long intense summer school for like animators. Really all art forms, but there's an animation one where it's like all you do is study animation and watch films and make a film, and it's worth checking out.
How long did it take to make the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, so a normal episode takes, and it's 11 minutes long, takes 9 months, which is like from the beginning of writing it to delivering it where we could play it on TV, it's 9 months.
Wow.
And we're working on 20 at a time, so like every step of the process, like one of those episodes is like, it's like a production line. And then the movie took 2.5 years. We started thinking about it at the end of season 5, and we just showed you this, and we've like written 10 episodes of season 8. So that's how long it took to make it.
My son, whose name is Evan, also is 8 years old, and over the last few years, we've been able to share your show together. It's brought us a lot of joy, so I wanted to tell you I appreciate that.
Thank you.
My question was, what is your favorite catchphrase that you've come up with for the characters?
I really like the My Mom stuff that Muscle Man does, because I remember that.
Yes!
I remember, like, when I drew him, it was just him, this, like, pudgy, weird-looking guy next to a floaty high-five ghost, and the only thing I knew about him at that point was, like, he's going to say your mom joke's wrong. He's going to say my mom instead, and so it was cool to see him evolve over the course of the show and, like, actually become a person that I feel like people know who that is, but that's all he was at the beginning was the my mom joke.
Stop talking! That's mine.
Cool. Yours, Sam?
I guess just good show.
Why don't they make Mordecai fly even though he's a bird?
Come on. Why can't he fly?
That's a really good question. Well, so the reason they all look bizarre is that I wanted to make something where it felt like when you know your friends and your family really, really well, you know them more than you know other people. And that's why all the characters in regular show in the background are just humans, like not weird things. So they're like all of your like best friends and you know him really well, but so he's really just like, he's a guy, even though he looks like a bird. So that's why he doesn't necessarily fly. Although, you know, he flew in the movie in the spaceship. I guess you could kind of count that.
That's something, right?
I know, not like a real bird. It doesn't count.